I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Alan LaForce is our reporter. And, of course, Josh Richardson. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Hero outside. With the crossover. The rebound by Murray.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
Outside Robinson. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Spurs. Left side Murray. Outside Hunter. Butler with a steal. Pulls up for three. And Hero with the three.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Pass to Langford. Patton. Misses the three. Now here's Hero. Covered by Johnson. Jacks up a three. Here's Adebayo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
You know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts. Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Hero. Here he goes.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
You know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted 20-10-8 line.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Tucker inside. San Antonio with a rebound. And yet, despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar, Clark.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
Outside Robinson.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. On the attack, Hero. And he gets that one. Hero's got 9 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside for Butler. The 3 ball. Can't hit that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Out to the wing. McDermott from outside. Hits the 3-pointer.
This is Dougie McBuckets at his best. A lights-out shooter from beyond the arc.
Butler into the lane. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. And with the defender not really committing to him, he fires away.
Outside Butler. The 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Milton attacking. Pass to McDermott. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. There's the triple. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Drives to the hoop. Hero with the bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Butler. The Spurs making their last shot. And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
Pass to Milton. There's the drive. Here's Pirtle. Milton, the open look. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Takes it inside. Here's Dozier. Buries it from 3. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter do you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40%, given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's Dozier with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Primo, good.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. San Antonio leading. Milton attacking. Pass to Dozier. Spins. Here's Primo. He's guarded by Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. On the take. Milton.
Shake Milton.
Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
They get the rebound. Here's Primo. Here's Pirtle. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Lowry outside. Pass to Strus. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. You know, reliability is important when you talk about NBA players, and Doug McDermott is valuable in that regard. He's not trying to do it all out there, just focusing on what he does to help the team be its best.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. You know, McDermott is a floor spacer, but Clark, he can definitely be counted on under the hoop on offense.
Yeah, he can be, B.A., because he moves so well without the ball. He's an excellent cutter. That shot of his, that range and efficiency gives him an added step of quickness, and I think his field goal percentage reflects that.
Off target with the 3.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Out to Oladipo. Again, the Heat misses.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Picked by Pirtle. Primo, good.
Primo.
9 points in the game.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
It's Lowry with a drive. No luck on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Murray's shot is good.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Morris outside. For 3, Oladipo. And finally, they hit one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Spurs. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. Miami Heat dancers! Make some noise, fans!
Murray with it. Left side, Johnson. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lowry with another miss.
how many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Murray is a spectacular talent, and when he gets going, watch out.
Now Lowry. The kick out to Morris. From deep. Hunter with the rebound. 1 second left. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Spurs. They lead by 14. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Romeo Langford. That's his second personal foul.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Outside Murray. Pass to Hunter. Here's Langford. Clock at 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assisted by.
Give him 8 points now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
On the attack, Hero. Can't get it to fall.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Langford. Miami grabs the miss.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And here are the Spurs now. 13-point lead.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Robinson. And again, the Heat missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Three-pointer.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Pass to Langford. Back to Murray. Here's Langford. And Hero grabs the board. And here's Butler. Over Hunter. Blocked. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hero for 3. The shot misses. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Primo. The offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Primo. Here's Dozier. Butler covering. Just 4 to shoot. And he dunks it down.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Now, Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads-up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Spurs substitution.
There's the screen by Johnson. Langford.
Romeo Langford.
Sinks the tray. 13 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
First team foul. 2.
Hero outside. Outside Tucker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tucker's got 6.
This is a shot Tucker has in his bag. The defense has to know that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Romeo Langford.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
.103 left to play in the third quarter here.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Left side Butler. Hero for 3. And no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Assisted.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp. And he's unselfish, too.
Miami
love seeing that combination.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Miami now. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Langford. And it's Miami with a rebound. Lowry outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
For the Miami Heat, Dancer.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Miami with the ball. Pass to Strus. Looking to get back on track. Misses off the right iron. And so it's San Antonio with it. To the inside. Milton. Lays it up and banks it in.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Lowry. And he makes it on the layup.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
It's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Here's Oladipo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. The kick out to Walker. Here's Primo. Three-pointer. Oladipo with the rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Strus's shot is off. It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Primo. Tries the spin move. Picked it. Fast break Miami. Takes a three. Lowry outside. Into the lane. Morris for three.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Lonnie Walker,
And the jam by Walker.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
calls timeout. All right,
So both teams making some changes here.
Get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Spurs substitution.
Hero outside. There's the three.
San Antonio.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
First
You know,
team
not the
foul.
smartest play a defender can make there.
Now
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Primo can't hit.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. Did a great job in the first, hitting free from outside.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Primo, good.
Josh Primo.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots. He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
He takes it in. Here's Dozier. Uses the glass on the layup.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And it's Butler with the jam.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
And Miami has possession.
Spurs substitution.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Butler. From downtown. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Collins outside. They kick it out to Murray. To the right side. Back to Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler's got space. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Butler's confident shooting from the mid-range. That's what makes him so dangerous.
Murray for three. Oladipo with the rebound. And here are the Heat. They're on a 17-6 run. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 8 here in this quarter.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And so that wraps up the season series between these two clubs, and they must be pleased to have finished things off at 2-0 against the Heat.
Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler's so capable of dominating like this. Good at getting to his spots and getting into a rhythm as well.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Johnson.
Keldon Johnson.
He buries it from 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call. His physicality and strength.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Dozier. And here's Jones. Here's Collins. And he banks in the layup.
Collins.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas.
Making the peps fly. True say you gotta get bread, so I told him take time and get your head right. He said, bro, I'm just trying to get by. Still on the ends, you're living your best life. Only right that I give him a check. Can't see if I'm stressed or end up a UFO came from Mars on the spaceship. All these in a whip, man. Never in my life, but I'll no doubt if it pops off. And set man do then the show gets locked off. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas.
Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these.